and let me start the recording here. The new rule is that every time you come onto the Success Show, you have to do the PPA. Somebody type in right now, hashtag PPA. Number one, P, meaning is promote, okay? If you have a business, a skill, or passion, definitely put it down here so that way that you can show into the world. And guys, leverage this opportunity because you know most people do not allow you to post, put your content on their live broadcast. I allow you guys to do it because let me tell you guys something. Whether you do the same thing that I do or not, nobody can duplicate Miss Thang, okay? Just like nobody can duplicate you. And a lot of times, a lot of broadcasters do not like other businesses to promote on their broadcast, whether it's live or replay or video, because there's a little bit of intimidation there. There's a little bit of like, well, I got a whole bunch of people watching and they may like skip and run and take my viewers who are watching. But let me tell you something, nobody could duplicate. Somebody type in the comments right now, hashtag I am a masterpiece. You are a masterpiece and you are unique. Okay, you are dominant and you are one of a kind. So never worry about anybody taking your audience because let me tell you something. What God has for you, God has for you and nobody else. So please promote, put your business right here, right here on the bottom, so that you can, you know, I can't say some certain words now. So weird. Elaine, I think you're on here still, sis. We were just talking about that, you know, so that you can launch it out there to the world. So if you have a book that you're about to launch, if you have a course that you're about to launch, if you sell some awesome network marketing products, right here, put it right there. Now, the second P is pass, right? Since I am giving you guys the opportunity to put your businesses right here and put it right spanking in front of my audience, I appreciate if you guys can pass this broadcast on. Pass this broadcast on. Guys, give me 1 second. Someone's knocking on my door. Hold on. Yeah. Ooh, that's not the mute button. Hold on. So sorry about that. I almost didn't put the mute button on, all right? So pass, guys. The second part of the acronym, which is the second P, is pass this broadcast on, right? We want to be a resource, not a vault, right? We don't want to have to sit back and hear some awesome information and not pass it on, because that really boosts up our credibility when we pass on resourceful information instead of information that doesn't allow anybody to grow or develop. Correct? Are we so correct here? Let me just go over here in the chat here because I got the watch party over here and I got the live streaming over here. So yes, hey Tasha, welcome. Yes. Hashtag on my timeline. Thank you so much, Darlene. Oh, that could be a new word. Darlene, instead of saying the S word, we could say, put it on your timeline. Put it on your timeline. Yes, I am a masterpiece. Yes, Elaine, I am a masterpiece. Awesome. Let's see you guys over here on the watch party. Watching y'all on the watch party. I'm watching y'all on the watch party. You guys know. Shannon said, I'm a masterpiece. Shannon, I think I want a t-shirt that says that, sis. Yeah. Yeah, boo-boo. Don't y'all heard it here first, so don't copy me. Helen, welcome, Helen. Hey, lovely. How are you doing, Tashana? We got Sabrina in the house. Hey, Sabrina, I haven't seen you forever. Thank you so much, sis, for joining. I so appreciate you guys to that. So listen, guys, A is you have to ask questions. So if you have watched this live for 20 plus minutes and something inspires you to ask me a question, you probably are confused about something that I said, that's okay. You have to ask questions. Just like Trevor Otts mentions, powerful people ask powerful questions. Somebody type in the chat right now, I am powerful. I am powerful. So if you're saying that you are powerful, guess what? You're not going to sit there and get stuck. You're going to sit there and get your needle moving and ask me a question. So let's jump right on this, sis. All of you lovely ladies who are watching now, my name is Leticia Campbell, and I am your Sales Success Strategist. I help coaches and consultants dominate their sales online by teaching you how to magnetically attract customers and clients so you can leave that 9 to 5 and design the life that you deserve. I'm also the founder and curator of the Sales Success Academy and head coach of the Sexy Brand Building Formula course. Now, Therese, who's my assistant, if you're on here, Therese, if you could put the information down below and pin it, if you can pin it, that'd be awesome. Over on the watch party and right over here on the live feed, because guys, I have a masterclass coming up on on May 16th. Somebody typed it in down below. May 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here's what the masterclass is going to be about, ladies. It's going to teach you guys how to 10x your Facebook group communities. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about the common mistakes all coaches, consultants, and network marketers are making right now with their Facebook groups. That's what we're going to talk about today. But the solution to this problem, guys, is you guys have to register and join my masterclass. Again, it's going to be on May 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Teresa is going to provide the link. Oh, I can't say the L word. Teresa is going to provide the information right here, campsite.bio/Leticia Campbell. That's the information you got to go to register. It's the very first button. When you go to that page, it's the thank you so much, Therese. It's the very first button. Let me see if I could pin this. Ooh, I don't think I can. Well, all right, Therese, I made you a co-host. If you're watching Therese right now, I made you a co-host on the watch party. So see if you can pin it. If you can't, let me know. All right, guys. So I want to take a quick survey of the room. And I want you ladies to do me a quick favor. Type in 1 if you have a Facebook group, okay? Type in 2 if you don't have a Facebook group. Type in 1 if you do have a Facebook group. Type in 2 if you don't have a Facebook group. Let me just make sure I'm in the room here with the right people. I hope all of you guys have one because it's a must. It's a need in your business. And tonight I'm going to share with you guys the 3 mistakes that most of y'all are making when it comes to your Facebook group communities, because that's what I call them. I call them communities. That's what they are. They're like neighborhoods, right? They're communities. They're your tribe, right? And your tribe is your vibe, right? We always say that your tribe is your vibe, right? All day, every day. Okay? So hold on one second, guys. Let me hop on over to the watch party and just make sure that this link, I said the L word again. All right, awesome, Miss Penn. Thank you so much, Therese. I love you. And also, guys, if you're not following Therese, make sure that you are. Therese is coming up with some awesome packages. For those of you who are online marketers, if you have a business and it's online, Therese is an amazing VA. Now, listen, I've had a lot of VAs in the past, and let me tell you something. There's even an article that's just been published about a lot of VA scams. People who can say, oh, I can do this for your business. I can do that for your business. And really they're not doing anything, right? So, you know, Teresa's been working with me for the past 2.5 years. She's phenomenal. She's amazing. And she really knows all back-end operations that go on in your business so that you can be out there marketing, because you're supposed to be marketing, not in the background doing funnels and all this other stuff that takes time away from your audience and your customers and clients, right? So let's jump right on into this, ladies. 3 reasons why. If you're ready, type in #ready in the comments. Let me get some #readies in the comments. What we're going to be talking about again, the 3 most common mistakes that you are making in your Facebook groups right now. Hey, Jean, welcome to the broadcast. So great. I see a lot of ones here. So great. All of you guys have a community. So I'm talking to the right people. Hey, Charlene, welcome to the broadcast. Thank you so much for hopping on. If you're watching, remember our housekeeping rules, PPA. P, number 1, is that you have to promote your business. If you have a business, if you have a skill, if you have a passion, put it right here. 2nd, you have to pass this broadcast on, or #add it to your timeline, right? And last but not least, if I said anything that inspires you, definitely ask questions. Ask some questions. All right, so we're ready. We got some raised in the comments here. So the first mistake that most coaches, consultants, and network marketers are making when it comes to Facebook groups is that you don't have one, right? Some of you guys who are coach, Great. You may have a free group where people are in there and you're posting in there every day and you're engaging with them. Most network marketers don't have free groups. A VIP group is not a community. That's you saying, I'm going to make a group and post my necklaces in there. I'm going to make a group and post my products in there. I'm going to make a group just to post pictures and everything in there all at once. That's not considered a community. Facebook is starting to frown upon and totally eliminate those type of groups. Because let me tell you guys something. If you're utilizing a group, right, for purposes of promoting only your products and it's not meant to give value, they're going to eliminate. You guys are going to start to notice that when you're posting a picture of a product, you're going to start to notice that Facebook is going to have a pop-up and says, hey, this photo is against our policy. This photo is against our guidelines, and they're going to ban you for posting it if you keep doing it over and over again, thinking that you're going to, have a loophole, right, around it, like we've been doing for years, right? You're going to end up getting blocked, and you never know how long that's going to be. So you need a free community. You need it. And if you don't have it, then no group, no audience, no community, no audience, right? And also, if you don't have a free community where you have your target audience in, how are you going to be able to gather data? Most of you guys are making programs or offering products that people don't want, need, or don't care to have. But when you have a group where you have a whole dozens and dozens of people who are your target audience, you could do polls. You guys know in my groups, I do polls all the time. My polls are pinned to the very top of the group. So the minute that you come in, you get to answer my poll. My polls are a way for me to figure out what type of content do you need from me? Because I never make up information that you guys never want, right? Next thing is no groups, no attention. No groups, no attention. How are you going to master this attention game if you don't have a community of people who have the same values or the belief system as you do, right? Even my mentor, you guys know, my mentor has a group called the Unstoppable Tribe. And literally last year, I've seen her drop a post in that group and over 100 people came to our mastermind house, within an hour. That's community, that's attention, that's audience, that's gathering data, right? So freaking important. Number 2, let me see some 2s in the comments. If you guys are ready for number 2, type in #2. If you have a question about that, ask a question. While you guys are doing that, let me do a quick shout out. Nina Dawser. Nina says, my name is Nina D, and I'm your goal success strategist. I inspire, encourage, and empower every woman I come in contact with. I will teach you how to create smart goals and help you to, let me read this again, and I will help you to create smart goals to help you build the confidence to turn your gifts into income. I do all this inside my Facebook group, Enrich Your Life Crew. Awesome. Hope to see you inside. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Nina, for the 2. Let me see some 2s over here on the live feed. Are y'all ready for number 2? And if you haven't passed this broadcast on, please make sure that you pass this broadcast on. If you haven't, put your business right down here. Please make sure that you do it now and ask questions if anything comes up. So number 2, the second mistake that most coaches, consultants, and network marketers are making today is that they don't know what to name their Facebook group communities, right? You can't, you gotta make it more sexy, right? You can't be so vanilla when it comes to your groups. A lot of you guys put VIP or elite or all these different names, right? That is not about your audience, correct? So you got to have a very unique name so that when people see it, they know exactly what you do. And also, thank you so much, Nina. They know exactly how you can help them. So let's talk about that for a bit, right? Let's pause on the name here, right? The first thing, guys, is that you got to have a name that empowers your audience. What I mean by empower, it means that you are standing for something, correct? So my group, my mastermind tribe is called the Success Mastermind Tribe. So you know automatically when you hear that word success, correct? You know automatically I'm here to help you be successful. So my group is more of a mastermind tribe, not just a regular group where I'm just posting content that is not of value to you. Also, you have to have a belief system when it comes to your Facebook groups. Those of you who are inside of my 8-week program, I did post a mini training inside of our group 2 days ago. Go over and check that out, because I spoke to you guys, broke it down about how you can create your own belief system so that people are not just purchasing products and services from you. They're really aligning with your belief system and becoming loyal customers and clients. So make sure that you guys go over and grab that and check it out. Also, secondly, when it comes to you figuring out what name do you want to name your group, is that when you have a name, when somebody sees that name, it inspires them to join instantly, because it literally takes 20 seconds, less than 20 seconds, to pitch something to somebody, even a group, even something that doesn't cost them anything. I'm going to give you an example. Earlier this morning, I was doing my Sister to Sister Connection show with my co-host, Tawanda Davis Jones. And we were talking about our Facebook group community. And we broke down on each and every day what our themes is going to be on, what our focuses is going to be on. So that way, when you join a group, you already know what to expect. See, a lot of times people are not joining your groups, even though they do see it as a suggested group. They don't join because guess what? They don't know what to expect. Right? And people these days they don't want to wing it. They don't want to jump into a group and look at content that they don't care much about, right? So definitely, guys, definitely have some heavy thought about what name you want to name your community. So those of you who are watching, here's the thing. I want to help you guys out with that, correct? I have a masterclass, coming up on May 16th. May 16th, put that in the chat, guys. May 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can 10x your Facebook groups without having to do Facebook ads, without having to randomly add people to your group. So last but not least, let's dive into number 3. Hey, Demetrius, welcome. Thank you so much for hopping on, sis. Make sure that you put your business down here, pass this on, and ask questions if they come up. Correct? Number three, your group should not be a melting pot, right? Give me some hearts on that, ladies. Your group should not be a melting pot, right? If you don't have a clear idea on who should and shouldn't be in your group, that's a problem. Your group should not be a melting pot. Hey, Felicia, welcome, sis. Your group should not be a platform where everybody can come in, everybody can join, no matter if they're man, woman, old, young, whatever. It should not be a melting pot. Because if that's the case, if people don't have a clear message or a clear identity on what your group is all about, and you're randomly just adding people, right? But one, that's going to deter people who are already in there. And secondly, you have a group that is all about quantity, not quality. So when you do post content, you're not getting engagement. Then that brings your insights down. That brings your algorithms down, right? That makes people want to leave the group because they're saying like, hey, nobody's really doing much in here. You know, this is not giving them value. Everybody's joining, right? You should have some type of system in place to where you are surveying who comes into your groups, right? Like I teach my clients about the T-chart. The T-chart is so freaking helpful. It literally allows you to build your group identity, have it tie into your brand message. And most importantly, it ties into your belief system. Because here's the thing, people will never fall in love with your products, will never fall in love with your service if they don't fall in love with your belief system first, right? I made the example inside of my client group. It's almost like how the KKK started. It's almost like how the black movement started. It's almost like how the civil rights movement started. Almost like how religion started, right? It's the same thing. It's a belief system that keeps people attached. Hey, Rhonda, what's up? My coach is on here. It's a belief system that keeps people attracted. So people need to tie into your belief system first before they become so extremely loyal to you. And this is why I have clients that have been working with me for years. It's because they are tied into my belief system, right? So when you're building a community, and this is something that my mentor, Rhonda, who's on here right now, that you have to have that, what we call it, Rhonda, what you call it? That heart-to-heart connection. And that's what your communities need to be all about. So guys, if you didn't sign up already for my masterclass, I don't know what you're doing. But I know many of you guys need help when it comes to your communities. I know you guys need help when it comes to your Facebook groups. I hear this complaint all the time. You're not getting engagement. Nobody's joining. Nobody's saying anything, or you don't know what content to put in there. So don't sit on that, because you're missing out on so much revenue if you're not going to solve this problem. This is a problem that you're missing out on solving or finding a solution for, and it's keeping you from making a whole bunch of money in your business, and also is keeping you from helping the people that you need to help. Right? Let's put the money aside here for a second and talking about what your purpose is. It's keeping you from helping the people that you need to help. Right? Yeah, when you love them more, then you love getting money. Yes, absolutely. They pay you fast. They pay you fast because they're in line with your belief system. So let me recap, guys, really quickly before I hop off. Make sure that you make sure that you register and sign up for our masterclass. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be amazing. Make sure that you be there. And even if you can't attend live, we will send you out the limited replay. So let's recap really quickly. Number one is, most people don't have a group, right? Many of you guys say you do have a group, but you'd be surprised how many people don't, right? And also you'd be surprised of the people who do have a group, they're really using it incorrectly, correct? Number two is the name, right? The second mistake most people make when it comes to their Facebook groups is that they don't have a captivating name, right? And last but not least, your group should not be a melting pot. Right? I know we live in this amazing I know we live in this amazing land called the USA, and it's a melting pot, but your group should not be like the USA. I'm sorry, it should not be a melting pot. And your group should not be, hey Luther, your group should not be a one size fits all. Right? It should not be a one size fits all. Correct? All right, guys, that's all I have to say for today. I will be back on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure, I have to work on another name. Yeah, work on another name, Jean. Jean, you're inside of our program. So definitely go into our Sexy Brand Building Formula group and just brain dump some names, sis, and let us help you out. Let us help you out, right? You're never stuck. Every time you hit a fear barrier, like what my mentor Rhonda Swan talks about in Roadblock, that's when you ask questions and you get that answer. It's like a sword and you slash down your challenge. Never sit and say and accept that those words that we say, oh, I have to work at this, or I need to work on this, or I need to learn this. Go out there and ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. All right, guys, y'all have an amazing night. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design a life that you deserve. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.